Before we jump in, if you're serious about building a sustainable career in music, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to FiXT Academy. We bring in actual operators from within the industry to share practical insights you can apply right away.
Would you mind talking more about energy leaks?
I would love to talk more about energy leaks. We can either gain energy or lose energy from any situation, interaction, people, circumstances, things that we do throughout the day, week, month, our lives. And when we do more things that we give energy to and less that we get energy from, we're wildly imbalanced. And we usually don't see the effects of it until the scales have tipped. And so energy leaks is where we might not be aware that we're giving our energy to things, whether we're giving it or losing it, but we can feel the effects. Oh, wow, every time I hang out with that person, I am exhausted and I can't do what I need to do for the rest of the day. Or, wow, every time I do invoicing or enter admin thing no one wants to do, right? I just feel drained and I can't quite do so paying attention to where we kind of are losing physical, emotional energy. Maybe I'm not motivated to do what I want to do today. Why is that? It's almost like if your body doesn't feel good and you're looking back at like what you ate for the last 48 hours. Interesting. Every time I eat salmon, I feel great. Every time I eat peanut butter, I get a stomach ache. I don't know, but starting to see these little like patterns in our energy in our day. Or I wake up and I have a lot of energy for things like writing and deep work and stuff like that. By the end of the day, I can't do that. Or I wake up and I just want to talk to people. Or I wake up and so paying attention to kind of the energy levels and where they dip for seemingly no reason, or how they start to gradually dip because of something or a pile of things that we've been doing that are sucking our energy out, energy vampires. Like where is my energy going? It's going somewhere. It's not disappearing. So who am I giving it to? What am I giving it to? And what do I need to keep for myself?
And just like the last question on that one, like the energy sounds like energy breaks down into other categories like emotional energy, physical energy. I mean, have you identified what these categories could be loosely? Because like everything you're saying resonates. I mean, from like literally from like, I'm not answering that phone call because that person just uses me as an emotional punching bag and just vents about bullshit to me. Cool, not answering. Or like I've noticed that if I spend too long, I get very excited. I found something, I want to film it. And then I'm like, shit, it's 11:30 o'clock and my natural alarm is 5:30. I'm gonna wake up tired and sure wake up next morning like, should I just edited this video tomorrow, like today, this morning? I don't know why I was such a rush to edit it last night because now I'm useless today until noon.
Right.
Sounds like there's categories of energy.
There are categories. There's also 7 different types of ways we rest. So we can rest and recharge in different ways. So let's see if I can, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, creative, sensory, and social. So these are 7 different ways that we are able to recharge and rest our bodies, our nervous systems. But if we're losing energy in any of those 7 categories, then we're going to feel it, whether it's physically, emotionally, or mentally. So if we're losing sensory rest because we're over, or sensory energy because we're overstimulated, or, the big light is on and I'm a small light person, or, if it's like with too many people for too long, or if it's the opposite where my energy wanes when I'm not with people for too long. So it can, or there's that one person that drains it, or I whittle it away or witter it away on replying to text messages that are taking my attention and my mental energy and maybe some of my emotional energy as well, when I needed that for this creative work that I was doing. But I gave it away.
I resonate with a lot of that. I've entered a zero tolerance policy with a lot of those things. Like just to follow up with that, like for instance, I've noticed whenever anything admin, franchise tax board, taxes, business stuff, it's not even like it makes me like want to vomit and cry at the same time. Because it's just like, ew, the construct, ew, the little box they forced all of us into. Hey, welcome to Earth. Well, time to start paying your tax. Just that whole notion of like, we never had a choice in that. And just like this extractive, just like this anonymous, like, just fucking I've outsourced it now. There's someone now that I've just like, I love it. Now, whenever like I get an email from someone, I CC her and like she answers, I'm like, money well spent. Oh my God, money well spent. Everything else, like the video editing, James, to your question, all this shit the artist's responsible for now, I've just accepted like, dude, it's 2026. Like we're all supposed to be super multifaceted. Yeah. Fine. But like the other shit, like, oh no, zero tolerance for the other stuff. I can't have it.
Takes too much energy.
If you found this conversation to be valuable, please take a moment to like the video and make sure you're subscribed. It helps more independent artists discover these conversations. FiXT Academy is also supported by our Patreon members. If you want deeper conversations, extended sessions, and direct access to what we're building here, you can join us there. The link is in the description.